From Shardend, and I'm in the red corner.
I'm Aaron Chalmers, and I'm in the red
Jack
corner.
Fincham, and I'm in the red corner.
Jared Warren, and I'm in the red corner.
Hey everyone, I'm Ty Emery, and I'm in the red corner.
I'm in the red corner, main place today.
I'm Johnny Graham, and I'm in the red corner.
I'm Matt Hudson, and I'm in the red corner. Cheers.
I'm Paul Cook,
And I'm in the red corner. I'm Rico Franco, and I'm in the red corner.
And I'm in the red corner.
Guys, I'm Chaz Bad News Wasserman. I'm in the red corner.
I'm Mick Terrell, and I'm in the red corner.
I'm Robin Kennedy, and I'm in the red corner. I'm Aaron Blakey, and I'm in the red corner. Let's go!
This is Mr. Live Worldwide, Jeff Houston, and I'm in the red corner.
I'm Andy Betwell, and I'm in the red corner.
I'm Connor Tierney, I'm in the red corner, but really I was in the blue corner.
I'm Bobby Brown, and I'm in the red corner.
I'm Brian Sosha, and I'm in the red corner. Ah!
I'm Maggie Faulkner, and I'm in the red corner.
Connor Cook, and I'm in the red corner. Booyaka shot!
I'm Johnny Chip Jason, I'm in the red corner.
I'm in the red corner.
I'm Gary Fox, I'm in the red corner.
I'm Joe Lister, I'm in the red corner. I'm Lewis Keane, and I'm in the red corner.
I'm Matty Hill, and I am in the red corner.
Spellman, and I'm in the red corner. Boom!
I'm George Thorpe, and I'm in the red corner.
I'm Mick Terrell, and I'm in the red corner.
Now do it with a little bit of love in your heart.
It's that pink t-shirt. I'm Mick Terrell, and I'm in the red corner.
Nice one, brother, thank you.
I'm Danny Christie, and I'm in the red corner. All right? Is that all right for you, Ross?
Lovely, thank you.
Yes, what's going on, everyone? 8 o'clock, that means it's Bareknuckle o'clock. Thanks for being. Exciting fights coming up. BKFC Italy, going to be some night. Carl Thompson, Ben Bonner. And speaking of Ben Bonner, unfortunately, he's not going to make it tonight due to family commitments, but we're going to get him on at some point. He's promised 1,000%, he said. But I've got Carl, I've got John Telfer on as well. Sharon in the comments. Hello, Sharon, how are you doing? You're in the red corner. Thanks very much. Are you in the red corner? If you're not, then jab the subscribe button, jab the like button. It costs you nothing, but it really helps the channel, so massively appreciate it. Let's go back to BKFC Italy. Some of the fights on there, Camozzi and Sakara. Now I'm sure Karl will have a real close eye on this. Karl's in the background. I can see him there. I'm sure he'll have a real close eye on this one because I think he deserves that title shot. I think he deserves the world title shot, especially once he goes through his opponent over there. Ben Bonner, Franco Tenalia. That's going to be a war. That's going to be a war. Both durable. I can see it going 5 rounds. Yeah, both absolute animals. We've got Jimmy Sweeney, the veteran, versus the Trinidad Snake. It's going to be, they're all going to be wars, aren't they? They're all going to be wars. Puglisi versus Carl Thompson, our own, going over there to do the Italian job. Who else have we got? We've got Dan Chapman, Indian Spice, is going to be over there as well, facing Get Down Brown. Hepe Hayes, big heavyweight. Sure, he's got to make another stoppage impact. 2 European title shots, Riki versus Harler, and Gaffey versus Eagers. Gaffey versus Eagers is going to be good. Seen Gaffey over there in BKFC Marbella, and he was class. Zegers made his BKFC debut not that long ago, when he took up Toby Binden. Kind of took the fight short notice over from Holland, came over from Holland, the Netherlands, as it's called these days. Yeah, put on a real performance, taking out Binden. But yes, let's stop waffling on. Let's get Karl on himself, the Wasp. Carl the Wasp Thompson. Yes, my man, how are you?
Yes, very good, my mate. How are you?
I'm good, thank you, pal. Yeah. How's it all been going? We've not seen you out since you beat Boardman, is it? You've not been out?
No, since I won that Cruiserweight British title. Obviously, this one in Rome is my first one back. Yeah, everything's going great, mate. I'm bang on weight. Actually, the best weight I've been for a fight, couple up, really. I'm already on weight, obviously, over a week out. But yeah, training camp's gone brilliant. All injury free, fit as fire, ready to go.
Good man. You were obviously you were down, not obviously, but you were down at BKFC Manchester as well, supporting the boys as well.
Yep, I was down there. I thought it was a great show being put on there. Some really, really good fights, some really good performances. Like I say, I think the English BKFC over here, of the UK scene has really taken off, and I think we've got some really, really top fighters coming through. So yeah, it's all good, I think, from our point of view.
Yeah, definitely. It's just getting bigger and bigger over here, isn't it, mate? And
yeah,
that card was stacked from top to bottom.
Yeah,
I think there was a few fighters or a few fights on there that could have been that probably a couple of years ago probably would have been main events themselves, wouldn't they?
Oh, without a doubt, you know what I mean. There were some top class fighters on there, some great performances being put in. It's not easy, especially on being on the big stage, you know, in the MEN arena as well. But I think some lads got some really good performances in, and really looking forward to seeing them fight in the future as well.
Yeah, Travis, were you there supporting Travis?
Yeah, I was supporting Travis. Obviously, I know about David Oscar myself. You know what I mean. I know what kind of fighter he is, and yeah, it's just one of the things, wasn't it? Travis obviously got brought into kind of Oscar's fight where it was a bit of a brawl, and you know, Oscar doesn't take no prisoners when it comes to fights like that.
He definitely doesn't.
No,
it's been called out. Well, last week on the show, he got called out by James Walker at heavyweight, but I spoke to David since then. He said, you know, I'll fight anyone. I'll fight any heavyweight, but he wants to. He's looking at the cruiserweight belt himself.
Yeah, I think he's better at cruiserweight than he is at heavyweight. I think he's obviously he is a cruiserweight fighter. I know he doesn't really bother about stepping up a weight, but I think when he fought Aggie, I think it showed that it was a lateral heavyweight against so it was coming up, just didn't suit him. I don't think about. I definitely think he's got a big impact to make a cruiserweight. I really do.
Yeah, definitely. It's an exciting time. When do you fly out to Rome?
I fly out on a Thursday. Obviously, fighting the Saturday, so I fly out on a Thursday morning. Get there midday. I'm not sure what I haven't been given like a rota of what I'm doing yet, so I don't know what time weighing is or anything. But obviously weighing on a Friday. Then I think we do like photo shoots a lot on the Friday after. So yeah, just looking forward to it. Wish it was tomorrow. Really, feels like it's been a long camp. You know, I just want to get it done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. We've not spoke about Miami either. How was the Miami experience? Because it looked absolutely unreal.
Yeah, it was brilliant. You know, getting to meet obviously all them fighters. I know obviously I'm in the same kind of league as them fighters, but you know, it's a bit of a pinch yourself moment when you coming to like face to face with some of the, like the lads who you watch on the telly, for some of the people that before I even got into it were doing it. You know what I mean? Some of the champions there, but yeah, it was brilliant. Felt really good over there. Obviously, it was a great experience. Obviously, meeting Conor McGregor as well. And yeah, and obviously what they said to us about obviously getting shares in the company, you know what I mean? I don't think any other combat sport has ever done anything like that, so that's really good on their behalf. You know, I want to treat the champions with like the respect they deserve to be treated with, and giving them things what obviously the fighters deserve.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you don't have to say the amount or anything like that, but how do the shares work? So do you?
I've just literally not long had it through, but I think it's every title defense you get, or every title defense you make, you gain more shares. So it works like that. So basically, I think that obviously more fights you have, if you're a title holder, the more title defenses you do, the more shares you get in the company.
Class, isn't it? Yeah, there's nobody else doing that kind of stuff, is there?
No, definitely not. You know what I mean? It gives the lads eager, like, you know, it gives them something to fight. Lads don't need anything to fight for. You know what I mean? They all fighters in their own respected sports. But you know, I think it's just good how it's another incentive for lads to get out and fight. You know what I mean? I know, you know, in other sports where the champions kind of sit back and only fight once every blue moon, but I think this is more of an incentive for lads to fight, like, you know, more often you get the champion fights.
Yeah, and I suppose that'll make, you know, the likes of the cost of camp and all that kind of stuff a little bit easier, because, you know, it's so expensive and time consuming as well, isn't it? You know, you've got to hold down a job and train at the same time.
Yeah, exactly that, mate. Just not just that, just like diet and the price of things, the way things are, like with your food bill, and obviously getting all the right nutrition you need and everything like that. Obviously, I'm lucky enough to have sponsors who help me out for things like that, but not everybody does. And obviously, taking time off work, to recover, or time off work leading up to the fight. But yeah, like I said, it gives you a good incentive, and yeah, I think it's really good of them to do it. Obviously, nobody else is. I can't think of any other sport where you've got shares in the actual company you're fighting for, so I think it's brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, look what's happened to Pick recently. You know what I mean? He's took time off work, and
Yeah,
you've trained with Pick a bit, haven't you?
yeah, I've trained with Pick. Yeah, obviously, to shame what's happened in that Bulgaria card, obviously getting cancelled. I don't know the full ins and outs of it, obviously, but I know Pick would have been disappointed. Obviously, that was his bit of a big break, I suppose, headline that, obviously, in abroad, on a decent card. So, yeah, I'm sure Pick will be back, and there's more fights left for him to do. So, yeah, I'm sure I'm sure the card will just be moved to a different date or maybe a different venue. I don't know the full ins and outs, but yeah, I'm sure it'll not be the last we see of him.
No, definitely not. Hopefully, we'll see him maybe out in February over here or something if he doesn't get abroad.
Well, yeah, I don't see why not. There's a lot of, I'm sure there's a lot of middleweight fighters who obviously want to fight Pick, and I'm sure Pick wants to fight them. You know what I mean? So I'm sure. I know the middleweight haven't released the title in the British UK yet, so maybe that be on the cards for the likes of him and maybe Gaz Koran or someone like that in middleweight. I don't see why not. I think I'd make a cracking fight. Obviously, both unbeaten fighters, so I don't see why not.
It's interesting now. There's so much more of a talent pool, isn't there, in the different weight
Yeah,
divisions?
I mean, you've got Jack Cullen as well.
Yeah,
he's a great fighter. So yeah, him at middleweight. I'm sure there's a few now in there. Obviously, hoping to get a title shot. So I don't see why not.
Yeah, Mac Bygraves, who I done last week as well, is an exciting fighter.
Yeah, 100%.
Aye. What about you though? You're going over to Italy to do the job for the UK.
Yeah. I can't wait, mate. You know what I mean? I feel privileged to be on that card. Obviously, I was hoping to get abroad, whether it was going to be in America or in Europe. I want the big fights. I want to be noticed on the bigger stages. And obviously, the end goal is obviously get that world title. So this is what I have to do to. Obviously, it helps as well that the cruiserweight world title is actually in the main event on the card.
Yeah.
So I get to save out myself, and hopefully they'll put on a good show, which I'm planning on to. Hopefully they'll push me into fighting the winner out of Kambozi and Sakara.
Yeah, I mean, both MMA legends, aren't they? Sakara and Kambozi.
Yeah.
But for you to be there and hopefully make a bit more noise about, once you've got Pugliese out of the way, then to take on Kambozi, you feel like you're the one. Because I feel like you're the one. I've said it for probably your last two fights. Yeah, I totally believe it. No disrespect to Kambozi, where I'm here for one thing. I'm not bothered whether Sakara and Kambozi have a belt. The belt's the only thing I'm bothered about. I'm not bothered about fighting individuals. I just want that belt. That's the end goal. So I think it'll be a tough fight for Kambozi. I think Sakara's good. I know he's quite old, so I'm thinking he might put everything into this camp. This might be his last hurrah. So, but I was expecting Kambozi to be what he's like all the time. You know what I mean? Light on his feet, tall, and keeping him in range. But yeah, it should be an exciting fight. And I'm looking forward to it. I'll be definitely putting it out there that I want the winner out of these two, whoever it is and wherever it is. But that's their main goal at the end of the day. Put on a good show in Italy, and obviously them two fighting for the world title, and hopefully that gets me the push I need for that world title shot. Yeah, aye. It's because he didn't go over to Miami, did he? So you didn't go to meet him over there. Yeah, he had some kind of charity do or something to attend apparently. So, I mean, it could have basically I think it kind of shot me in the foot in a way, because I think if he was there, then we could have really got at it, the face off and built the fight up. But him not being there, he's done me no favours really, because it wasn't really a fight there to push, was it? I was just there, as the champion summit, but obviously shouting about how much I want to fight Kambozi, which is only the truth. I do want to fight him. I'm desperate to fight him. But
with him not being there, I don't think there was no publicity to build the fight up. So I think I might have lost that through in that way as well.
Yeah. Do you know much about your opponent then?
Yeah, well, I've watched his first fight. I mean, he looks strong, quite wild, but he's strong. He's a strong lad. He looks like a decent puncher. I know he went all 5 rounds on his last fight. I don't know if that's down to his power or down to the other lad's chin. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm just expecting like I've had that much experience in fighting. You know, it's just something I haven't seen. It's something like I've seen before. You know what I mean? I know what to expect. I know he's going to come out. Obviously, he's got the Italian crowd behind him, which doesn't bother me at all. And yeah, I'm hoping to put on a good show. I'm just concentrating on what I'm doing. I know how he fights. I know he's going to be one way. That's going to come forward. So yeah, it's going to make an interesting fight. I think it's going to be good.
I was surprised he managed to go the 5 rounds because I thought he was gassed after the second.
Well, he was, and he does. And I don't know what he's been put on his publicity. And obviously, he's not had the best camp, been injured or something of his last fight. So I'm expecting a lot. I'm expecting fireworks in that first round, but I'm expecting him to drop off and basically, you know what I mean. I think he's going to be gassing. He's gassing. I trained for 5 rounds. I'm hoping he's going to be as good a opponent as himself. But I know what I can do, and I can blast 5 rounds out on the top of me, standing on my head. You know what I mean? Just a million times. So it doesn't bother me. I just take the fight as it comes. You know, I know how to prepare. As long as I prepare myself in the right way, that's all I'm bothered about. And I know I have.
Yeah, you always do. It was a while back. Well, it was last year, wasn't it? I think I came over to see you, and you and Pete were training together. And
yeah,
that was just before the Bourbon fight, wasn't it? I think. Yeah,
it was. It was just before the Bourbon fight, mate. Yes, it was.
Aye. Obviously, you've got your eyes on the World Championship.
Yeah.
There's other lads in the BKFC UK that have got their eye on the Cruiserweight Championship. Is there anyone that you kind of think's next in line for you in that level?
Well, I've got to say David Oscar. Haven't I really? I mean, I beat him. I was his last loss at Cruiserweight. Obviously, he's heavyweight, and to be honest, he's beat some decent opponents at Cruiserweight. I think it's hard to say about people who are wanting to move up, and I want to move up to Cruiserweight. I want a title shot. I'm sure these people who want to move up have got to prove themselves first at Cruiserweight. You can't just expect the likes of David Oscar, who's been proven at Cruiserweight, who's had some really, really good wins. That's the probably person who I would say who deserves a chance, deserves a shot. You can't deny him, can you, really?
No. I was looking the other day, and I think he's had the most BKFC UK fights as well, David.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think he's just happy to fight anybody. I don't think he's really bothered about who it is, where it's at, you know what I mean? I've got a lot of respect for David, you know. I think he's a great lad. And, I get hard out of everybody, I think, who's in the division or out of the division. I think he's the name what deserves his shot.
Definitely. It's interesting because obviously, I don't know where the UK belts are going to sit, because obviously you're the holder now, but you want to go on to bigger and better things, and you want to go over and fight for the world and stuff.
Yeah.
But that puts you, there's the European Cruiserweight belt as well, isn't there? So, I mean...
But yeah, I don't know how it's going to work. You know what I mean? I've got to think of myself. I only want to progress. You know, I'm not going to be in the sport forever. So if it means when I'm moving on to fight for Europeans and Championship belt, and I've got to leave the UK one behind for the 2 other lads who deserve it, you know what I mean, to fight it out, then if that's the way it's going to go, if that's the way it's got to go, you know what I mean? I've got to think of myself, and I've got the goal at the end of the day is become a world champion. Or European champion and moving up to that level. But I don't want to be the person who's keeping holding the belt. There's let another 2 lads who are working hard who wear what they shot as well. You know what I mean? I understand that. But hey, if anything happens where I fight for a European or fight for the world and I get beat and I drop back down to British belt and fight for my British belt, so be it. You know what I mean? So be it.
Yeah. Oh, you don't want to be giving up that belt. You'd be giving up the shares, won't you? So.
Well, yeah, exactly. You know what I mean. But if I win a world title belt, and then I become world champion, which I want to be, and then if it means I've got a British and world title, and somebody wants to come and fight us for both, and that's fine by me.
Yeah, aye. Interesting times ahead, mate. Interesting
Yes.
times ahead.
It is interesting.
Who else are you looking forward to see on the Italy card?
I think obviously Kambozi and Sakara.
You're in great company there. Like I said, I just spun through it quickly at the start.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I didn't have a proper look until today. I've seen like things flash up and that, and shared things. But Bonnet and Alia, that's going to be some war, isn't it?
That's going to be a hell of a fight. That's going to be a good fight, I think. And I think Ben Bonnet's hard to beat, going out and winning that title out in Texas after just short notice, you know what I mean, and now having a full training camp. I think he's going to be really good, and I think he's going to be really, really, really hard to beat in that weight.
I know. So is Tenali. I think I can see it going 5 rounds, to be honest. Because
I can as well. Tenali is one.
Tank.
Yeah, he's one tough man, isn't he? You know what I mean? He's not going to go down and fade hard, but I do think Ben's obviously strong. Really strong in that way and having a full camp as well. But I think that's going to be a hell of a fight. Obviously, Kambozi Sakara. I think that's going to be quite a boxing match. I don't think that's going to be getting to a full-on scrap. I think Kambozi will try and keep his distance, keep away from Sakara, where Sakara will work his head movement, try and get in the inside of Kambozi. Also, Dan Chapman, I think, is going to be a good fight.
Yes.
As well. Obviously, Swaley, Trinidad Snake, that's going to be a hell of a fight. I know Trinidad Snake's over 6 foot. Happy as well. He's got a good fight coming up. I think he's fighting a lad who fought on the Birmingham show, isn't he? Didn't that lad fight on the Birmingham card? On Colatini's card?
No, I don't think so.
Did he not?
I don't.
I thought he fought a lad on the Birmingham card.
Were you thinking of is it the one who fought Ginge from Shard End?
No, the other one, the one who fought the other ginger kid, the big wide stocky lad. The one who didn't he get dropped in the first round or something, then he come back and beat him in the second or something, second or third. I'm sure he is. I might be wrong. I'm
flying around. There's some fights I don't even see when I'm at the shows because I'm flying around trying to interview people or take photos and all that. So I don't get to see them until I get back home the next day.
Yeah,
watch it.
Not 100% sure. Yeah, so I think it's going to be some brilliant fights. On. I mean, seems to be a few fights. Must be 15, 16 pounds so far. I think obviously 2 European title fights as well. I say that Ricky fighting Hollywood while I was there. He's a really good show. I think he's going to be beat by Mundell, hasn't he?
Yeah.
That's going to be a great fight. He's a great operator. So yeah, some really interesting, good fights to come out of there. I think it's going to be one out of the show.
That Zegers was on the Birmingham card.
Right. Is he there?
He fought Toby Binden.
Right. Is he the short, stocky one who comes forward all the time?
Yeah. He was brilliant.
Yeah.
He was from the Netherlands. He'd took the fight on short notice and came and done the job on Binden. But he was a tough lad himself. Great company to be in. It's going to be a hell of a night, mate.
Yes, it is, mate. I'm really looking forward to it. I think the venue and everything where it is top notch. I think
experience.
It's been built for the Olympics. Apparently, it got built for the Olympics years ago. So it's going to be a hell of a do, and I'm really looking forward to it. Like I said, I'm in the best shape I've ever been in. My weight's been brilliant. I've had a brilliant camp. No complaints. So yeah, I'm all good, all ready to go.
It'll be tapering down camp now for you, is it?
Yeah, I'll do my last training on Saturday morning. I'll do a little bit of light spar just to get me speed in, but probably next week it'll just be very light work. I'll go to the gym, I'll train the kids, I'll do a bit of shadow boxing, you know what I mean? Just keep me eye in. I like to keep me eye in, but I'm off work next week as well, so I've got a little bit of time to rest. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to it.
With training, do you? Because obviously you don't fight until like 9, 10 o'clock or something like that.
Yeah,
I'm just wondering there with training, do you train at that time to kind of, I don't know?
No, I don't. I normally finish work. I normally train twice a day, so I'll do me weight training, me strength and conditioning on the morning before I go to work, and I'll go to work. Then I'll come in and I'll do my boxing on the night. But no, I train quite early, mate. I like to get it done. You know, I don't like sitting about waiting for it to train. So I normally get out about 5-6 o'clock. But leading up to the fight, obviously, I'll rest that day. You know what I mean? I'll have a lot of sleep. I'll make myself rehydrate. And I'll just relax. I'll always relax before I fight. You know, it's something I'm quite used to now. I've had like I have nearly 80 amateur fights. You know what I mean? It's nothing I'm not concerned with. I just like to rest, and I normally just pick myself up an hour to go, and I'll start warming up, and I'll ready for war.
Absolutely. Have you done anything different this camp then, or have you just been doing not your same old routine, but you know what's worked for you in the past?
Yeah, I've done a longer camp for this one than I normally do. I'm always training, but I normally like to start my diet a little bit later than I've done on this one. And I think that's helped amazingly because I'm down to weight now, and we're still a week out, over a week out. It's never ever been known that I normally hit where I'm at now, probably about a couple of days before weighing. So, and I'm eating normal, you know what I mean? Well, I'm not eating normal. I'm still eating obviously my diet food, but I'm still eating decent, good food. I'm not starving myself. I'm having my water a day, my rehydration. So, yeah, I think that's the best, definitely the best I've ever been. Even when I was amateur, I've never been so good on my weight and that. So, yeah.
It's got to be a pressure off as well, I suppose, knowing that you're there already and there's nothing, you've got the flights and everything to contend with and all that kind of stuff.
Well, yeah,
pressure off her.
Exactly. I didn't want to have the feeling that I was struggling for weight and being in a foreign country, you know what I mean? Looking for, you know what I mean? I want to enjoy it while I'm there. I don't want that on my mind, thinking, well, am I going to get this weight off and just continue thinking about it, you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's just done us a good favour, you know what I mean? But I put for work in for it. Believe me or not, I've put a lot of work into this camp to get down to where I'm at today. So, I'm in the shape of my life. So yeah, just kind of weird.
Class. Are you having a couple of days in Rome afterwards as well, or?
Yeah, well, I fly out on the Thursday. I fight on the Saturday and I come back home on a Sunday. So I'll not have much time, but I'm hoping to do a bit of sightseeing on the Thursday, you know what I mean, when I get there. Because I'll be getting there early morning, but there'll not be a lot for us to do. So do a lot of sightseeing Thursday, Friday.
Excellent. There's no press conference for this, is there?
I don't know. I haven't been given anything to say if there's a press conference, but I haven't even been given anything to say where the weigh-in is yet.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't know if I get that while I'm over there or what. But yeah, there's not been nothing said yet. I thought it would have been a little bit of a press conference. Maybe he's on the Friday. I'd have thought so, but maybe it's only the like head of a card. You know what I mean? Who get a press conference, and maybe that's why I haven't been. Maybe that's the only thing I could think of. If there is a press conference, maybe they're just obviously got 2 European title fights. You've got Ben Bonus for a world title eliminator, and you've got another world title fight. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whether they're not doing that for me, I don't know.
Well, time will tell. We'll see what happens, pal. But, mate, I can't wait to see you in there and doing the business again.
Yep.
You fight against Boardman. You showed a different side again, I think, of yourself. You know, to get hurt and to get up and keep moving forward. It's a side that we've not really seen of you before.
Yeah, I think obviously Boardman, I had a good camp for him as well. I was fit, and I think obviously the fitter you are, if you get hit, you can ride the shot. You know, if it happens where, you know, if you end up on your ass, then you can bounce back. If you're fit and you're ready to go, you can bounce back and just get into your head. But I know it doesn't matter what type of fight Pugliese brings to us. If he wants to have a war, I'll have a war for 5 rounds. If he's going to try and box us, he's got no chance. So, but I can box for 5 rounds. I can mix it up. Depending on what he wants to do, it doesn't bother me because I'll just tie it up whatever suits me. You know, if he wants to scrap, I'll just move around and he'll just tire himself out of missing. You know what I mean? And if he wants, what else is he going to do, really? Long, big overhand right, big overhand left, you know.
Yeah.
I know exactly what to do. It's simple as that. I know it's hard to say. It's a lot easier saying what you're going to do than actually doing it. But hey, I was born to do this. I've never had a good camp, so yeah, if I can't do it now, I'll never do it.
Mate, best of luck in there. It's and over there, enjoy it and take it all in, because what an experience it'll be for you to fight on that stage.
Yeah, definitely, my mate. Thank you very much.
No, is any coaches, teammates, gyms you want to give a shout out to, pal?
Yeah, just to give all my coaches, strength and conditioning, Tom Hancock, obviously, my two coaches, both Jeff Saunders and young Jeff Saunders, everybody at South Durham and our boxing gym who always chip in to help us with, it doesn't matter what we're doing, whether filling water bottles or getting us on the pads, you know what I mean? We're a good team and we have each other's back, and that's what we do. And obviously, I want to shout out to all my sponsors as well, who you all know you're on, obviously making this happen and helping me out with training, and obviously being able to take a week off work to recuperate. It's a massive help, and I wouldn't be able to do it without them. So just big thanks.
Brilliant, mate. Can't wait for it. Let's go, mate. Come on, let's have it. Bring it back home.
Let's go. Come on.
Love it. Spot on, Carl. Thanks very much for joining us, pal. Appreciate it.
No bother, my mate. Thank you very much. Cheers for having us.
Speak to you soon, pal. Ta-ra.
See you, mate, pal. Trap.
Carl the Wasp Thompson, ready for action. Can't wait. Can't wait to see him. We've got John Telfer coming on soon. He's just popped up in the background, but I just wanted to do a quick little video there of I've been watching this week and seeing who's been active on Instagram, and looks like Connor Teen is back in camp, looking like a cruiserweight, looking like a middleweight. Great technique. It's a long way until February, but the camp's got to start sometime, hasn't it? He's always wanted perfecting what he does down at Birmingham Fitness Factory with Simon there, George Thorpe, a few great lads down there. Probably the best footwork in the business. He's just class to watch, isn't he? He just makes it look easy. Big news coming soon from Connor, hopefully. Lewis Keane, we've not seen Lewis out for a little while, but he looks sharp as anything there at O'Toole's with Baz, Ginge. Great coaches. Lewis looking sharp, looking good. Could be a future contender for John Telfer there at some point, maybe. You never know. Big Mick's back at it as well. Good to see Mick back training, doing the running, although he hates it. There with Ginge, BKFC Newcastle gym. Andy Davidson, obviously mentioned Andy last week. All the titles that he's brought to the gym. One of the best in the business. Big Aggie Faulkner. I'll have to mute this one and get a copyright strike for the music. But Aggie Faulkner back in training, wearing his mask, looking like a tank. Oh, interesting to see where he's going to go next, what's going to happen for him. Been sitting inactive for a little while. And Johnny Graham as well. Johnny Graham just looking sharp as ever, straight back to it. Opening his gym airside soon. I think it's after the Rome show, but looks in great shape. Just taking that, carried on from his fight, living like a true professional now, and it's really paying off, really paying dividends. Also, could be another contender for our man John Telfer in the future. You never ever know. Chris saying there, Aggie the animal. He is an animal. Absolute rhino. That's it. That's all I've seen this week for people that's been active back in camp by the looks of things. But what can I say about this man here? This man came down from Scotland and took on a former number one contender in Bareknuckle and dismantled him. The world wasn't ready for it. Scotland knew what they had. England didn't know what was coming. Poland didn't know what was coming. He done the job. He done damage on a big stage, and definitely put his name out there. Let's bring him in, shall we? John Telfer, Iron Man, how are you?
Oh, mate, good.
I'm good, thank you, pal. Been a busy old day for you today. Couldn't get you on a podcast for Love No Money a few weeks ago. Now you're down at the Fuse. You're going, I'll come on the Red Corner.
Go to date to get fights these days. I'm ready to go again now, man. Nobody's want to fight till next year.
That's it. November's or December's card's probably full already, but you never know.
The same day as my show anyway, so can't even be done. It's the same day as Impact, isn't it? The 13th of December.
It is, yeah. Let's talk about that quickly as well while you've brought it up. Impact, Gladiator Arena, East Kilbride, the 13th of December, 2025. Tickets are available soon. They're not quite out yet.
They should be at maybe Monday or something, I think. We're going to start announcing fights out over the weekend. So, looking forward to it. It'll be a good show.
Yeah.
Back where it all began.
Back where it all began for yourselves, absolutely. Had a couple of messages off people as well, interested on fighting on there. And
mate, we've actually had a few big names like kind of get in contact with us as well, man, to fighting it. But we'll see what happens. We've kind of got this card near enough full, I think. But it's good for future. Definitely. And I mean, the first one, history making, wasn't it? That night in Edinburgh. I would done that, and then we were the first ones to sign contracts with the BKFC multi-fight contracts as well, and then that went well as well. So yeah, 4 fighters signed up on that night from that one show. There's one himself in the comments there, Sean Weir, the butcher himself. You wouldn't even notice him now. He's about fucking 110 kilo or something. It looks like he's it, Sean. Is he moving up in weight? So am I. I'm fighting at Sean's weight now. He's sending me laughing faces, Class. I will have to get up at some point. I keep threatening to come up, but you're welcome anytime, man. Yeah, nice one. Appreciate that. But how was that night for you? I was Manchester for you. That 500 strong firm that you brought down. Certainly made themselves known. It was brilliant, man. But like I'm saying, I was no well, man. It was murder. Like I ended up with COVID, didn't I? Yeah. So I had COVID on. What day did me and Mark travel down? I think it was a Thursday. And I was driving down, and I was like, I'm not feeling too good, man. But I was like, it's been a long drive, but my bones were starting to get sore. So I was like, oh fuck, man. And then I got down there, went for a sleep on the Thursday, woke up, started cutting weight, felt terrible. And I woke up on a Friday, lost my voice, and felt fucking horrendous. I had barely slept either. So I was like, oh no, man. And then, so I got up on the Friday, had to cut the rest of the weight, went and weighed in. But I didn't know what to say to anybody. I wasn't well either. I just wanted to fucking just get on with it. It wasn't good. And then on the day of the fight, first thing I done, I woke up and went into the co-op that was down the stair and bought a cough bottle and cold and flu tablets. So I was just taking them all day Saturday. And before the ring walk, Mark was giving me like tissues to blow my nose, and I'm fucking drinking cough bottles and all that. But other than that, it was brilliant. I loved it. So I did, man. Just big arena, big venue, it was a big night. Yeah, it was massive. I mean, talking about you being ill there and stuff, I remember talking to you at the hotel and through the day, and you said you only felt like 60% of how you had felt. Felt absolutely terrible, man. I'd probably say I wasn't even 60%. That was me just saying I probably was about 60% or something. But I was dying, man. So but if you can do that at 60%, and we've only seen 60% of you, I can't wait till we get you at 100%. Mate, I know it's coming. I just need these good fights now. That's what I mean. That was like Bart was highly ranked, and everybody was saying about how good he was, and like everybody thought it was a bad matchup, and it turned out it was a bad matchup, but for the way about. And the betting odds were good on you as well, weren't they? Well, everybody in Scotland fucking was putting me and Sean on. I think it was 12-1. Yeah. So it was really good odds to the Ted as a big underdog, but
Sean's odds weren't as bad, but I think they had me 5-1 at one point.
Yeah.
And then fucking just went in and done a demolition job, to be honest, didn't I?
I was telling everyone, obviously, seeing you and Sean up at the Impact show, and a lot of people didn't really know much about you and things like that. And I'm telling everyone, I was telling Sean Wheelock and Chris Lights Out Lytle at ringside, I was like, honestly, do not sleep on these Scottish boys. Me and Lou done a video. I've been trying to get the video off Lou because I'm waxing lyrical about you both. He hasn't sent it over yet.
I actually seen the video with him that, well, man, them Scots, they came to fight.
Yeah. I sent it over to Sean. He put it up. It was, woo!
It was good to get noticed after them as well, man. That's what I mean. The two of us came down and we showed that we're kind of made it. And like I'm saying, fucking Sean's fight was fight of the night, definitely, man.
Yeah.
That was brilliant. It was even better because the way it all happened for him, like getting put down and then back up and then come back to win, that made it even sweeter.
Oh, it was like a Rocky story, wasn't it?
But I was standing in the back, I was warming up and I'm going, no. I'm warming up as well and I'm like, no, man, this can't be happening. But I then obviously got back up. I knew as soon as I got back up, I was like, he's going to fuck it. He'll win. Like, he did take Hillshawn in it to put him out.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. All like me and Sean have only been back training like probably like 6-7 weeks prior to the Impact show. And I had 12 years out and then he had 8 years out. So the two of us hadn't fought in like 12 years there.
See how the little cowboy emoji.
I saw the two of us hadn't fought in like years as well. So nobody really know who we were.
Yeah, I think the pathway that the Impact has created for Bareknuckle in Scotland, there's just going to be so much talent comes out of there now.
Like Impact straight away, I'd say we're right up behind the BKFC in Scotland. Like, we've took care of our Bareknuckle show, I'd say. Like, because I see a lot of them and I don't really rate in it, to be honest. But we're on the right path. We're behind the BKFC. That's what we're trying to follow. So
yeah.
We want to be up there with them at some point. But for our first show, we shocked it. Me and Mark had never even put on a show in our life before.
He did smash it. It was a brilliant night.
That's what Lou was saying the day as well. He's like, because we used ISK and that as well. He's like, that's never known like people on the first shows and stuff.
He's Curtis saying plenty more Scottish fighters to come. Sean and John are actually considered average fighters up here.
Listen to him. Fuck, see, he said they're so rich for ages. Too much of that.
Yeah, this. He's put the fishing on. It's fishing.
He's for it tomorrow.
Brilliant. It's a good team up there. You know, the atmosphere up there. You know, showing it to the Edinburgh fans, and then 500 coming down to Manchester for you as well.
Yeah, the place Manchester was bouncing. I think we sold more tickets than anybody that was there.
Yeah.
Like you could tell when me and Sean came out, like fucking the Scots. Well, there was a lot more into them than anybody else.
Yeah.
I don't know many was actually in the arena that night.
I'm not sure what the overall capacity was for the show, but
or something.
Yeah, but there was a massive section of Scottish, wasn't there?
Aye,
just to the right where you walked out.
Aye, it was good, man. It was electric, so it was. When I was walking out, I didn't have any nerves or anything. Like, I was pure sound, and then I was walking out, and like you see, just seeing your name around the top of the arena.
Yeah,
I'm like, that's cool as fuck. That's what I was looking at. I'm like, I'm going out to fight, and I was mesmerised by a set of lights that was going on in the arena. It was cool, man.
You did, like I say, it was the same with Keith Sewell as well. He was just calm through the day. Just, you know, you see some fighters that take themselves off and they get into a zone, or they've got to get into a mindset. And
I was fine. I was dying all day, and then as soon as we started walking to the arena, I was like, right, fuck it, it's on now. I was like, we're here.
Yeah.
Just try and make your most of it, even out of a bad situation. But still managed to get the job done, the ball anyway.
Aye, 100%.
Then you need to come out of first gear.
What's next for you then, John? Who do you see in your future?
Any of them, mate. I want the top three. I want the top three or something next. Well, obviously, you've got Johnny Graham just won the title there. I was talking to Johnny, and he's a nice guy as well, so that'd be a fight I'd like to have. Ben Bonner, but obviously he's tied up in the tournament and that now. And another one I'd probably say is one of the top three is James Lilly. So they're probably my top three, I'd say, in the UK. So I'd like one of them. Well, obviously Ben and that's busy. So Johnny, he's got to be able to chase the name, isn't he? So he's going to be free. He's going to need to keep busy. And James Lilly. So anybody. I want to be progressing, but I don't like. I want to be moving forward.
Yeah, I know James is itching for a fight. I know he was out.
I'm ready for the November. He's free.
James is, it's a massive name. Obviously, he's been over to America and fought.
That's kind of the three that I would say are probably the most noticeable names in the UK arena. Is Ben, Johnny, and James. So any one of them, so I mean, they've got what I want in it.
That's it. I mentioned Lewis Keane as well in the video. Lewis Keane would be a great fight, I think.
Yeah, I'm easy for any of them. Obviously, Lewis Keane fought the boy that I knocked out on Edinburgh, his last fight, I'm sure it was.
Yeah.
Lewis McCarthy, the 20 points. And then obviously I knocked him out in Edinburgh. But mate, any of them. But they three names I said, obviously I'd say they're top three. So I'd like one of them. That'd be nice.
That'd be class. That.
And I'm ready whenever. I could have fought the next day. I didn't have one mark on me.
I know you were fresh as, weren't you?
Mate, I didn't have a mark on me after that, and I didn't have a mark on me after Edinburgh. But 2 bare-knuckle fights and not even a mark.
Are you wanting that though? Are you wanting to, get cut and feel the blood run down your face?
Fair, so before the Bart fight, maybe 2 weeks out, I was like, this is probably going to be a war. I was like, I can see this being a bit of a bloodbath. But as it was getting closer to the fight, I just knew. I was like, so I was actually cutting weight on the Friday, but even though I felt like shit, I was saying to Mark when I was lying in the wraps, I was like, I can't see this being anything other than a one-sided domination. And Mark was just sitting there, and he was just sitting talking to me, and he's like, I know, he's like, I says, honestly, I was like, I'm just going to go in, I'm going to wipe the floor of him. And I did, even fucking 60% or something, whatever it was at. It looked like it was his debut, and no mine.
Yeah, you're like a tough, durable, well-experienced opponent, and you took it to him and made a statement 100%, mate.
So it's going to put me in a good position now, anyway. So I imagine I'm going to be fighting one of the top three or something next.
Yeah,
I'll round about there anyway. I'm not asked as long as I'm progressing. I'm not bored.
Aye. You talked about the Impact show, 13th of December. Back to where it all started for you.
Aye.
How did it all start for you?
So how they came about Impact?
No, how were you the man that you are sat there today? Getting involved in
just
MMA or boxing or fighting. And...
Well, I used to compete when I was younger. I used to do Thai boxing when I was younger. So
what age did you start that then?
I can't even remember. I was younger, maybe like 12 or something. Maybe I was fighting and I was competing in Thai boxing. And I stayed in Thailand for a bit when I was 15. I've just been training. And then 16 had my last Thai boxing fight, but I had a few bad weight cuts. And I was younger. My last weight cut was like 9 kilo in 10 days. So I was fucked.
Jeez.
But I'd done that a few times. And I just kind of fell out of love with the sport and that. And then, like, stuff got in the way, like life and all as well. Like, kind of takes care of it. I was young. And I just fell away for the sport. But I kind of kept 3 bits of training here and there. And I kept trying to go back, but I just couldn't get back into it. Like, it just wasn't there. But then this Bareknuckles came about, man, and it got me excited again. So it gave me that fire in my belly, and I was like, okay, this is good, man. I like this. And was watching it for a while. Just been watching the BKFC and that, and then me and Mark were out for something to eat back in January, and we were just talking. I was like, yeah, I've been watching this Bareknuckle and that. He's like, so vast. So I was like, let's fucking do a Bareknuckle show in Scotland. I was like, there's none up here. And I just kind of came for it. It was just an idea at dinner. And we done the show. And I was like, well, obviously I'm going to be fighting on the show. But I was actually meant to fight a boy for Franco Tenagler's gym.
Yeah.
So he was meant to come here. But he missed his flight on the Thursday. And then he said he'd come here the day of the weigh-in. So we booked him on another flight. and then he just never showed up. So it was the Friday morning, the day of wearing. I'm on wait already. And Mark's phoned me, he's not coming. I'm like, what do you mean he's not coming? And I phoned Bakewell, and I was like to him, mate, I need an opponent. I was like, can you pull something in the bag? So he's like, I've got a boy, Ryan McCarthy in Wales. He's like, he would come up. He's like, he's a tough opponent. He's like, do you want it for your first fight back? And I was like, send him up. And then obviously fucking knocked him out, didn't I? But it was just kind of how it came about again.
And how did so that was you and Mark? How does Curtis get involved from there?
That's what I mean. So me and Mark kind of come up with the idea, and then Curtis it's a freeze at date now. So me and Mark, it was me and Mark who kind of come up with the idea at the start of the year and that. But Big Curtis is fucking, he's his weight in gold, man. That guy does everything, man. He's he's the man behind the honour. So he has any problems with that, Curtis? Curtis. Well, he's fucking. He's a big Jamie guy, man. He does everything for his own, man.
Yeah, he's got a good head on him, definitely.
Aye, brilliant. That's what I mean. He even helped me with my weight cut, my diet. He's just a jack of all trades. He does everything. I am looking forward to the next one. It'll be interesting.
Yeah, it will be. It will be. I can't wait for some fights being announced. I've heard some rumblings in the background.
There's a good heavyweight clash.
I was just going to say, without saying any names, there's a heavyweight clash.
You already know one of them anyway. He's already been on your podcast. There's a fight with him maybe. He's already fought the boy in Gloved. So the two of them fought as pro boxers. So be interesting to see what happens in that fight.
It is. Like I say, without giving too much away, without saying names, there's a rivalry between these two men that was in Gloved, and now the gloves are coming off, and it's going to be war. It's going to be war. Two big heavyweights colliding.
I don't think they like each other either.
No,
I think it's quite personal.
It is, and you can see it all on Impact 2, Gladiator Arena, East Kilbride, the 13th of December, 2025.
That's a cracker in arena, by the way.
It looks unreal. I've just seen the videos of it, but it looks unreal.
So it is, man, minted. It's not as big as the last one, but I think this one just more. It's Gladiators arena as well, isn't it? So
yeah,
that word about it, innit?
Oh, it's going to be another amazing night, mate. No complaining when I'm holding your glasses, Specky.
A fucking bunch of wins.
No offence, Ross. It's a good job because I was about to take these off, Curtis. You wouldn't want that smoke. Interesting times for you ahead, mate. And
mate, I just want to be out again soon, man. I don't like waiting about. I need another fight confirmed, like the now.
I think that's the thing. A lot of the time, I speak to fighters many daily, and they've always got. They need something to kind of train towards and get up and go to the gym for and keep.
Mate, I think it was between 8 days after that last fight, I'd text Bakewell 3 days to see if I could fight again soon. I was like, mate, I need another fight. I was like, I can't do this.
Yeah.
I just want to be constant, especially around the injuries as well. No, that was busy.
You never know. Always stay ready because you never know when that call could come. Look what happened to Ben Bonner. Took a fight on 8 days' notice and became world champion.
Yeah, I know. That's it, isn't it? Hopefully, man. That'd be good.
Do you stay ticking over at the gym and stuff?
Well, I'm back training that now as well, aye. Just the eating. Make it back on the diet. But I'm back training and stuff, so couple of weeks now I'll be in fight condition again. Good man. It's been brilliant talking to you, pal. You too, mate. Have you anyone that you want to give a shout out to? Gyms, coaches, teammates, sponsors? Nah, I mean, I've already shouted them out on Instagram. Good man. I'll give you there's too many to fucking remember them all. Yeah. Well, if anyone hasn't followed him already, go over to Instagram, give John Telfer a follow. And like I say, don't miss this night because it's going to be unreal. Another history-making night in Scotland. Some great matches lined up, and tickets will be available very, very soon. Go over to Impact BKB, follow them on Instagram as well to find out more information on that one.
Brilliant, pal. Nice
Hey,
one.
we'll catch
Thanks
you
for
soon,
coming
buddy.
on.
Yeah,
No worries at
mate.
all. Speak to you soon, mate. John Ironman Telf couldn't wait to get off there, could he? Couldn't wait to get off. Jesus, John. Thank you all for joining as well. Appreciate it. Unfortunately, sorry Ben Bonner couldn't make it, but I'm going to catch up with him at some point before he heads over to Rome and get a little interview with him, maybe pre-record something. But go over to my Instagram, give us a follow, find out who my next guests are going to be next week. Might have a closer look at the Italian card. I kind of span through them there a little bit, didn't I? So, yeah, maybe have a closer look at them at some point. Or maybe not. See what happens. Depends how busy I get. But thank you, Alex, Impact, Sean, Kyle, Curtis, Sharon, Rick Doherty, my man. Rick Doherty, RSD Transportation. It's moved it over. It's moved over there now. Sponsor of In the Red Corner, Bareknuckle O'Clock. Thank you for everything you do, my man. Dave Morris, one of the best photographers in the game. It's going to be at the BKFC, getting ringside now as well. Great to see. Chris the Revenant, Chris again, Jules. Many of you are brilliant. Yes, thanks very much for watching. Jab the like button, jab the subscribe button. See you next week.
From Shardend, and I'm in the red corner.
I'm Aaron Chalmers, and I'm in the red
Jack
corner.
Fincham, and I'm in the red corner.
Hey
Everyone, I'm Tay Emery, and I'm in the red corner.
I'm in the red corner, main place to be.
I'm Johnny Graham, and I'm in the red corner.
I'm Matt Hudson, and I'm in the red corner. Cheers. I'm Paul Cook, and I'm in the red corner. I'm Rico Franco, and I'm in the red corner.
And I'm in the red corner.
Guys, I'm Chaz Badnews Wasserman. I'm in the red corner.
I'm Mick Terrell, and I'm in the red corner.
I'm Robbie Kennedy, and I'm in the red corner. I'm Alan Blakey, and I'm in the red corner. Let's go.
This is Mr. Live Worldwide, Jeff Houston, and I'm in the red corner.
I'm Andy Batewell, and I'm in the red corner.
I'm kind of saying it. I'm in the red corner, but really I was in the blue corner.
I'm Robbie Brown, and I'm in the red corner.
I'm Brian Sosha, and I'm in the red corner. Ah!
I'm Maggie Faulkner, and I'm in the red corner.
Cook, and I'm in the red corner. Booyaka shot!
I'm John Jason, I'm in the red corner.
I'm in the red corner.
I'm Gary Fox, I'm in the red corner.
I'm Joe Lewis, I'm in the red corner. I'm Lewis Keane, and I'm in the red corner.
I'm Matty Hill, and I am in the red corner.
Spellman, and I'm in the red corner. Boom!
I'm George Forth, and I'm in the red corner.
I'm Mick Terrell, and I'm in the red corner.
Now do it with a little bit of love in your heart.
It's that pink t-shirt. I'm Mick Terrell, and I'm in the red corner.
Nice one, brother, thank you.
I'm Danny Christie, and I'm in the red corner. All right? Is that all right for you, Ross?
Lovely, thank you.
Sound.
Who's good enough to get on the